Over the weekend, I got news that an acquaintance of mine took her own life. And I don't know her very well, but I know her enough to understand the kind of mindset that she has and where she was coming from. But I find it really tragic that her final decision would be this, for her to take her own life, that she would find it meaningless. Because the reality is the situation that she was in can be resolved. But somehow, when people are in that state, when they are in a place of fear or place of, trauma, maybe, they're not able to see beyond that space. And when they're not able to see beyond the space, it feels as if there is no other choice and that this is the only way to go. So I feel for the most part, perhaps she was suffering from some form of depression. And so it was, this thing that she was in was probably, like a trigger, right? It triggered her to take action, to do something drastic as that. Anyone out there, if you are in a difficult situation and you feel like there is no way out, get help. It's not just, if it's a physical thing, like you need money or you need whatever, it could be a relationship, it could be something, it could be an illness, it could be something. The first thing that people must seek help for is mental wellness. When you are well mentally, all other problems becomes much easier to solve. And when you're not well mentally, everything looks bleak, everything looks dark, everything looks like there is no way out. Always check in, ask yourself, yes, I have this problem, but am I mentally well enough to make this decision? And know that asking that question is not a sign of weakness. It takes, we've all been through our pain and trauma and all that. And I think if we train ourselves, and this is something I do all the time, and I want to share this with you. If you are going through something difficult in your life, whether it's money or relationships, anything at all, right? Always check in with yourself. Am I well mentally? How is my mental wellness at this point? And if you are not getting a clear answer, seek help. Speak to someone and talk to them. Speak to a professional if needed as well, to check in and say, you know what, I need to check in. I am no longer sure whether I'm well or not, because we always think we are okay. Nobody wants to think that they are not well mentally. So we have to ask ourselves, am I well mentally? I don't think I am. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. So I need a second opinion. When you're in it, there's no way you can see. There is no way you can see what is going on. Check in with a friend. Ask a friend, do you think I'm mentally well? You will get some honest answers, if you trust them. And yes, it's difficult to listen to the truth. It's difficult to seek help, but there is always a solution.